Hi, I'm Jack Zucker, author of Sheets of Sound for Guitar. Today what I want to talk to you about is taking a simple chord progression that you have in blues in the key of A and how you can spice that up a little bit. And I'm going to repetitively play 2 bars of A7 and 2 bars of D7 just so I can illustrate some of these concepts for you. So here's the background chords, and I'm going to play a little bit and then I'm going to stop it and tell you what I'm doing. Alright, so what I was doing there was I was taking a very simple concept of taking an A7 chord and treating it as an E minor 7 chord. And the reason I can do that is because the E minor 7 and the A7 chord are both diatonic to the key of D. So I'm playing E minor 7 over the A7 chord, and then when it gets to the D7 chord, I'm treating it like an A minor 7 to D7. So again, over the A7 chord, that's E minor to A7. Over the D7 chord, that's A minor 7 to D7. Now listen to it again with that in mind. Okay, there what I was doing was taking some arpeggios out of those sequences, that E minor, D major, C sharp, half diminished, and I was playing all those chords over the A7 because they're all in the key of D. Any one of those chords that are in the key of D, E minor 7, F sharp minor 7, G major 7, A7, B minor 7, C sharp, half diminished, and D, I can all play those over that A7 chord. And likewise, when we hit the D7, I can play all of the chord sequences in the key of G because A minor 7 and D7 are in the key of G. So I can play. So again, listen to that and listen for the arpeggios that I'm playing. Alright, and I was also, of course, playing some triplets, and I was playing a grouping of 4 triplets in a row, and that's kind of a device that I like to use. I like to split those up, and if you're taking a triplet in a 4/4 type of pattern, so you're taking 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3. So 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1. Okay, and now what we're going to do is I'm going to displace the chord that goes just before the transition to the D7. What I'm going to do is throw in a substitution, and what I'm going to do here is I'll play the substitution while the chords are going on. the substitution is going to be an E flat 7. I'm going to play the E flat 7 just before it transitions to the D7. So here it is with me playing the chords over the background just so you can see what I'm doing. And now I'm going to improvise using that same thought process. Sorry about that wrong note there. That was a C sharp over the D7 chord. Of course, in jazz, I guess there are no wrong notes, but you know how that goes. And so what I did there at the very end was, instead of just playing the E flat 7, I applied the same principle that we applied on those other two chords. In other words, we took E minor 7 over the A7, and we took A minor 7 over D7. Likewise, I put a B flat minor 7 right before that E flat 7. So again, if I was comping the chords that I was thinking of while I was soloing, it would be A7, E flat 7, and then D7. And if I want to throw that little minor 7 in, it would be A7, B flat minor 7, E flat 7, A minor 7, D7. Now, I can also put another chord over top of the D7 for that second bar. And there's a few things you can do there. The most common one is just a diminished chord. So when we go to the D7, we play one bar of D7, one bar of E flat diminished 7. But we can play anything that leads back to the A7. We can precede the A7 by a G sharp 7 or a B flat 7. And we can do that because logically it moves to the correct chord. And once again, I'll play the chords over the background so you can hear what I'm thinking. Now I'll improvise with that thought process.